Hi.
Okay. Now today we have a special guest, and we know him as Mr. Tam. Mr. Tam has been a student with Master To for the past 8 years, and it's very fortunate that we have him with us here. We have him at Master To's Wellness Center
Yeah.
in PJ actually. So Mr. Tan, we would like to have this opportunity to talk to you, ask you about your experiences with Qigong. So, Mr. Tan, can you just let us know how you get to know about this 智能 Qigong and started learning from Master To so many years ago?
Oh, that was way back in 2017, when Master To was advertised in this Sunway Lagoon Club.
Oh.
No, so I'm facing a number of this health problem. So in my heart that I must pick up something to improve my health. Otherwise, I won't be stay longer because due to the workload, everything. One day I only managed to sleep 3 to 4 hours only due to the work pressure. And in 2013, I've been gone through the bypass, surgery bypass. No, that's why my this diabetic also very high. It's more than 30. Doctor also surprisingly that he can't read. The maximum is 30, but my reading is more than 30. He can't read. And then also I have this blood pressure, high blood pressure, about 150, 140 sometimes, because I have not had enough of sleep. Then also cholesterol problem, because I have been joining other NGO organization whereby, almost every weekend I have a dinner. That's why it create my high cholesterol. So by at that time, I don't think of so much. I am just think of the friend and company, enjoy myself only to pass time, to release my pressure. So that is also part of it, But when come to 2013, when I have my this heart surgery, then I have to think of the way that I must improve my health. That when come to Master To, to have a trial class in Sunway Lagoon Club, so I pick it up. But initially, frankly speaking, you can't see much, but you must process this patient, and practice it every day, Even though for the first year that I practice every day, I can't feel anything, but actually automatically inside my body start to have a change without you knowing, But what I can improve, the proof is that when I 6 months have a medical checkup, gradually I can see my diabetes slowly go down from 30 plus, slowly go down 20 plus. Then now my reading is only 5.2.
Whoa, so from 30 to 5.2.
Yes, but of course I have to control my diet, one thing. And then I have been picking it before I come to 智能 Qigong. I've been going to gym, I'm practicing, lift weight, all this. That's why my body are very, the time
Physical
was very big
body.
size, But I don't know that even though I go to a treadmill, for about an hour, but to my surprise that I still get a heart attack. That means probably maybe this body weightlifting is not help me. That's why I must choose something which is soft, So when I go and see this doctor, Western doctor, they say I have no muscle, so I build up my muscle. But when I come to TCM, they say my muscle very hard, so I don't know who to believe. But I believe in one thing, This have been, carry out ancient Qigong. I believe in that. Even though sometimes when we saw on this video, we see the old people early morning they will practice Tai Chi, and then I believe I'm trust that Qigong also from one of the section of Tai Chi.
I want to I
Yeah.
want to ask you, right, because you mentioned you started Qigong for health reasons. You want to find something so that can improve your health. And then for the first 1 year when you learn this and practice every day, you so-called cannot feel anything.
Yeah, you can't feel
And
anything. Yeah.
until maybe 6 months later when you go for the first checkup after you started learning, then you found that the results are actually better. So, but between that, right, from 0 month to the 6 months before you had
Yeah.
the medical checkup, right, what made you go on and on? Because it's actually quite a long time, right? 6 months to
6 months.
practice
Yeah.
without feeling anything.
That's why I say, but with the encouragement from both 老师
Mm,
and Christina 老师
mm.
they encourage me also, on you must be patient. But even though
Ah,
6 months, the difference is not really a lot, little bit only. But you have to go through whatever angle it is to control your diet, uh, to get less of the entertainment,
so it's a compliment. While practicing
yeah lah.
Qigong, you will also have to take care of other aspects, not to
Yes,
say
yes,
that
yes,
we ignore them totally. So
yes.
they
But
complement.
one thing you can be sure if you practice every day is you feel it, your body lighter, you know,
Lighter.
lighter. Initially, of course, you can't feel much thing because you can't feel the qi,
Mm,
But gradually, when you can feel the qi, that's encouragement, for you to
mm,
continue the
mm.
智能气功.
So when you say you feel, so after practicing for a while, you feel that your body is lighter, right? Do you also notice any changes with your body besides all the
Yes,
medical
yes. A lot
improvement?
of 6 months you can't feel really a
Mm,
lot,
mm,
no.
mm,
But
mm,
one thing
mm,
you can be for
mm.
sure is that you are more energetic,
More
you know.
energetic.
But really that now you can feel the qi
Mm,
traveling
mm,
around your body. I
mm,
think you must need 2 to 3 years. Then
mm.
only I can feel it. But that make me encourage me to continue for 8 years.
How about you?
Years to
How about
come.
your stress and sleep? Because you mentioned you didn't sleep very well, right? Three,
Yeah,
four,
yeah,
3 hours only.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
now at least I can sleep more than 5 hours.
uh, then how about okay? So Mr. Tan, are you still working or just relaxing already? Because I want to ask about how you manage your stress with Qigong.
Now,
Mm.
now actually I'm on my own business.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
I say, if I still continues to work for American, I will die. That's why I'm looking for some exercise which can improve my health and
Mm,
give me a free time to decide for myself. I don't stress so
mm,
much. That's why I say I can sleep more than 5 hours right
mm,
now.
mm, mm, mm,
Okay?
mm, mm,
I have
mm,
a really a good sleep.
mm,
That's why probably maybe that is also added to improve on the result
mm,
of my health. Yes.
mm,
And also two老师 lah, very encouragement. They are very patient. They give a very good explanation.
mm.
And I,
Maybe let's promote teacher a bit lah because he's not around, right? In the
no,
video.
no, 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 it's true.
Mm,
But that is
mm,
true. That is true. Their
uh,
encouragement,
mm,
because you know why I'm giving out the Tai Chi is because the Tai Chi master every week when we go for practicing, they
uh,
give teachers a new step, but they
okay.
did not explain to you the
Uh,
actual usage or any improvement on the step. Because the both teacher they are very patient, especially 老师都 very give a very detailed explanation.
Yes,
Just
I also,
encourage us to stay on. In fact,
I
not only
also,
me alone, we have still a few that more than 8 years when the 老师 class stay on to 老师 class.
Okay. So 老师 will not only teach the steps, but will also bother to explain the theory
Yes, that is
behind
very
it.
important. Yeah, but to
And
us we feel that that is the most important. Otherwise, if you keep on practicing without knowing the reason behind it, then probably maybe one day you will lose interest. This is what happened to me in a previous practice.
So not only physical practice, but also the theory wise. That's very good.
Yes,
I also
yes,
appreciate that very much.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
mm. How do you feel when you practice with the rest of the teammates? Do you
Okay,
because
yeah,
you mentioned some of them are also like you for many years already,
yeah,
right?
for many years already. But
Mm.
we are just like family. We share ideas
Mm.
sometimes.
Yeah, the
We even
community.
laugh at each other when we are
Oh,
doing a wrong step. But it's very good entertaining.
very entertaining. But I think I like the community feel lah. The people coming together, doing something that we believe in, and also improving
Yes.
our health at the same
Yes,
time.
but actually, there is also when it's very entertaining or we can cooperate together. Actually, you will really relax yourself. That is cheap,
That is true.
easy. Even though sometimes I'm coming to center, wellness center, and I talk to a 老师, I also feel relaxed because you know why? My aim is to come here to learn Qigong. Automatically, already you already relax, 50% already.
Mm. That's true. Every time I will just, hey, tonight I've got lesson. I will just
Yeah,
drop
so
my work and come
you
back home.
relax yourself already.
That's true. That's true. Then what does the practice mean to you now, leh? I mean, do you feel that you need to continue carry on? What does it mean for you now? Is something like very ingrained in as part of your life already?
Oh, that
Something.
is why you can ask everybody because when you can get result, now is a longevity.
Ah.
Right now,
Yeah. Okay,
you see,
okay.
when I'm having my heart bypass, the doctor also call my family come to, he explained, the doctor concern, explain to my family. You know what? The first question he asked me, he said, "You want to see your daughter married or not?"
Okay. That
I
is
said, of course, I say yes, because the time I was only 50 years old. And I say yes. You want to live longer or not? Of course, yes. You want because I have two daughters. That definitely the time was is about one 18 and the other one is about 13 only when I'm having my bypass. That's why, of course, you say yes. That's why I have to find something to prolong the longevity of this. But you must have a right master also. Otherwise, you lose interest.
Okay. So you are saying that you found the correct master to follow, ah?
That is very important. I think that's very
Mm,
important.
mm, mm,
You
mm,
see, that's very
mm.
important. To
Okay, I've
create
got.
our interest and to
Okay.
continue
And to
with it.
continue, right? Yeah. So I've heard a lot of positive stuff that you experience after you started learning Qigong, like your physical body improvement in your medical conditions. You
Yeah,
also can relax better and
yeah,
also sleep better, right?
yeah.
Then I believe with all these kind of benefits, right? Because uh what else would you say to somebody, right, that is still very unsure about whether they want to start learning Qigong or not?
I think with the modern world, everybody also have this working pressure.
Mm,
If
yes.
they can cure, in the early stage, it's better to practice Qigong before it's too late. I have to spend about 100,000 for my bypass. So myself, take it, exercise to cure it early. Somehow or rather, I believe, for so long, definitely they must have here and there, we have a problem. So myself just take it, Qigong, 智能 Qigong is very good.
Okay.
Even though I heard of other Qigong also,
Oh, okay.
Xiang, all this, probably maybe that is fate. I have to come to Tô Lao Si and Christina Lao Si. Which in the 智能 Qigong, we learn now level 3 also Shen, all this fate also. Not talking about religion, but also
Yeah.
probably maybe it's a fate. But if we have the opportunity, why not we spread to the other, other people that precaution is better than cure.
That is really very true, right? Because we will start taking care of ourselves before the problem happens, then it will be easier also. Yeah, and
Better.
yeah,
Yeah,
better. And
yeah,
for me, after learning Qigong, I feel that I can manage the work also a little bit better because I
yeah.
always have something to turn
I believe
to
also.
make me
Yeah, because you know
relax.
why? If you open up your mind, then it can put more knowledge in
Football,
it.
right?
Then so you must
Must
encourage other
release.
people. Yeah, because you have to be
Yeah.
open mind, 明
Mm,
觉, then
mm.
you can put more stuff in your brain.
Yeah, which is why we are working very hard, to promote this and building our community and channel so that more people will know about this good 智能气功 practice, right?
Yes,
Mm,
good.
mm,
Encourage, good. I personally also encourage you to do the same.
mm.
Do the work. Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
that's thank you, Mr. Tam, for this interview. I think we
yeah.
will have more opportunities to talk about 智能气功 in the future. So I look
Yeah.
forward to speaking to you again, okay, Mr.
Okay.
Tam?
Yeah. If we have opportunity, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for your
you.
time.
Bye. Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Bye.
Mm.